Max, Week 11 Game of the Week, and finally, someone other than the Raiders. It's an NFC South battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Tampa comes into this one undefeated, and Atlanta looks to defend their home turf and improve their record to 8-2. They can move to within one game of the division lead with a strong performance here, so let's see if they were able to do it. They start with the ball, and on 3rd down and 6 on their own 40, quarterback Jarrett Doege takes the snap, drops back, throws over the middle, and that is not the result he was hoping for. Picked off by Antoine Winfield, who takes it back to the 45, absorbs a big hit but hangs on, and the Bucs are off to a nice start. The nice start continues here. Very next play, Brady throws over the middle to O.J. Howard for 28 yards. The offense taking the momentum provided by the defense and running with it. They're in the red zone after just their first play from scrimmage. Their second play wasn't so bad either. This time it's a run, and Ronald Jones takes it to the left and charges through a would-be tackler like nothing. Fighting for a few extra yards, give him a gain of 9.9, but he does not get the first down. After an incomplete pass to the back of the end zone, you got to keep your toes off the back line there. They go back to that vein, and this time they would strike gold. That's Jace Sternberger tapping his toes about 18 inches from the baseline. Love the effort from the kid, and the Bucs score first. They go up 7-0. Next drive, Falcons having some early success moving the ball. That's Isaiah Spiller taking it to the right for 11 yards and a Falcons first down. And then on the very next play, Doege drops back. He sees Russell Gage all alone heading toward the sideline. He hits him, but so does Devin White, knocking the ball loose, and White is able to get up and grab it for the Bucs. It's their second takeaway of the day, and they take over from the Falcons 43. Bucs settle for a field goal on that drive. Tampa leads 10-0. First play of the next drive for the Falcons. They're going to the air again. Doege rolls right and eventually finds the angle to get it to Kyle Pitts for a 24-yard gain. A couple plays later, it's Spiller again, this time with a nifty move in the backfield, makes the defender commit to going one way and changes direction on a dime for a gain of 9. Next two plays go nowhere, so Atlanta's going forward on 4th and 1. They're going to pass, and Doege creates some time by dropping back, sees a man and fires, but Calvin Ridley gets bumped on his way to the ball, knocking him off his route. Not sure if he would have gotten there anyway, but the contact was ruled incidental, so the play would stand. Atlanta fails to score once again. But just about a minute later, they would get another chance to redeem themselves. Brady looking to pass, he throws to his left, and Kendall Sheffield meets it at its highest point and secures the takeaway for the Falcons. Interception, and he had a chance for a decent return there if he could have gotten that one block, but instead they'll settle for starting at the 26. 1 yard and 2 plays later, Atlanta goes for it all, and Julio Jones just showing off here, absolutely wide open. He knows it, so he reaches out with one hand and grabs the ball, takes it the rest of the way, untouched, and finally Atlanta is on the board. They still trail 10-7, but with that play, they get themselves right back into this game in a major way. Bucs have been moving the ball through the air successfully so far. They go back to it here, and it works. Brady finds Scotty Miller about 15 yards downfield, and he's able to take it another 5 or so before getting absolutely crunched. He hangs onto the ball, so a nice play for Tampa. 3rd and 7 now on the Falcons 32. Brady drops back, scans the field. He finds nobody, but the pass rush finds him. Dennis Gardeck with his second sack of the drive. He was an absolute monster, and that forces the Bucs to try a 60-yard field goal instead of something more manageable. Here's the kick. It's up, and it is no good. So that sack played a huge part in the story of this first half and possibly the story of the game. Falcons start at their 50 now after gaining 6 on 1st and 2nd. Doege throws over the middle where he finds a wide-open Julio Jones deep in Bucs territory. He makes the catch and is down at the 15-yard line. Then, after a loss of 7, they dial up the play action, and it's Julio again, making the grab in the end zone and giving Atlanta their first lead of the game with just 18 seconds left in the half. They go up 14-10, but apparently 18 seconds is too much time to give Tom Brady to get in the field goal range. He manages to get him all the way to the 23, and as time expires, Zane Gonzalez nails this kick. We go into halftime with the Falcons up by 1 by a score of 14-13. Second half, Bucs ball, and Brady hits Scotty Miller, who uses his speed to perfection after making the grab, also able to bounce off a tackler, and he turns a modest gain on 2nd down into a big 44-yard strike. Just shy of 21 miles per hour there, elite speed from the kid, and the Bucs have it in Atlanta territory. 1st and goal now from the 9. Brady throws to his tight end Howard, who gets pushed out of the 2. And then on the very next play, it's easy pickings for the Tampa Bay offense. DeAndre Swift finishes it off and puts the Bucs back ahead 19-14 with a 5-point lead. A lot of teams opt to go for 2 to make it 7. That's what they would do, and it works very well. Brady throws to his left where Chris Godwin is waiting for it. He makes the catch and steps in, and it's 21-14 Tampa. Falcons waste no time putting one up of their own. Second play of the drive, they take a shot to the right side, and that's Kyle Pitts making the catch and avoiding the diving tackle. Once he's out of the picture, it's smooth sailing, and just like that, the lead is gone. Game's tied 21-21. Ensuing drive, Brady wants to throw, comes out in an empty backfield, scans the middle and makes the throw right to the waiting Dan Chisena. He really had that route covered all the way, not sure what Brady saw there. Falcons take over on the Bucs 28 with an excellent chance to snatch the lead back. 3rd and 7 from the 25, this is a wild play. Doge takes the snap, it's a play action. And then he just kind of waits for something to open up, rolls to the left side, and off-balance throw with his body all twisted up somehow finds Pitts, who goes down at the 8. An unusual looking play, but all that matters is the result. The result of that drive would be a field goal. They kind of stalled out there at the goal line, but they're up 24-21 with 2 minutes left in the third. 3rd and inches for Tampa on the Falcons 32, and Brady rises to the task as usual. A familiar target, O.J. Howard, gets open and makes the catch, taking it to the 6-yard line and setting them up with a 1st and goal. And then on the next play, Brady goes on a little backfield exploration of his own. He gets pushed out to his right, and Howard is there once again, this time for 6. Tampa Bay reclaims the lead right before the third quarter ends by a score of 28-24. First play of the fourth now, it's 2nd and 8. Doja's going to throw again. He pulls off the play action and thinks he sees something with Gage running the deep post, but Sean Murphy Bunting was there to pick it off. He falls to the ground and has enough time to get up and take it 14 yards to the 35-yard line, where he would be marked down, and the Bucs are starting to feel that familiar feeling of the W closing in. They felt it 8 times before, looking to make it 9. 2nd and 1 from the Falcons 38, Brady throwing again, finding again O.J. Howard for a 30-yard gain, setting up a 1st and goal from the 8, and 2 plays later, he'd cap it off with another touchdown catch. This one from 4 yards out, and Tampa is in complete control now. They lead 35-24, and it's now a 2-possession game. 3rd and 2 for Atlanta, they run a play action. Doge has Julio Jones all alone on the right side, but he looks his way a little bit too late, and by the time he gets the throw off, it leads him right into the tracks of Antoine Winfield, who absolutely steamrolls him, knocking the ball loose and forcing a 4th down. So here it is, 4th and 2, they're going to pass again. This time Doge sees Russell Gage, and they connect to keep the drive alive with that 14-yard gain. Clutch play all around, they get a fresh set. 2nd and 5 now inside the 30. Doge out of the shotgun, he takes the snap, drops way back, rolls to his right, stands there until the absolute last second where he tries to force one into the end zone, but he didn't have enough arm, and Jordan Whitehead makes him pay. Picked off at the 3, returned to the 13, and that would be the dagger in the heart of the Falcons' chance at winning this game. Weird sentence, don't know why I said it that way. The Bucs would go on to grab a couple of first downs and run the clock out, and the final from Atlanta would be 35-24. Bucs remain undefeated and obviously keep their spot atop the NFC South. Atlanta falls to 7-3, but still find themselves in a wild card spot. The Panthers come into this week 6-3, so if they beat the Jets, that would give them the same record, but Atlanta has beaten them both times they've played head-to-head, so they do own the tiebreaker. And that's going to do it for us today. The final score of this one, Tampa Bay 35, Atlanta 24. I'm Ace510, and for more Max coverage, including live commentary broadcasts, follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Ace510 and here on YouTube to make sure you don't miss any of your highlight videos. Make sure to subscribe to the Triple Coverage podcast to stay up to date in the world of sports, and for players in the league, make sure you archive your game stream so I can make a highlight video of you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next game right here on Ace510.